Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how you can sign up from the front end, and you can add the email address and password to the database. Okay, so recently last in the last video we have used GSP signup.jsp. Let me run this project what we did in the last video. Okay, so So here you can click on the sign up. So when you type sign up, it will call to the sign up servlet. Okay. So after entering the sign up, it will automatically by default it will call the do get method, which will redirect to signup.jsp. Okay. So now when we click on the, like, we enter here any email address like Sunny Verma @gmail.com. The password will be password, and then click on the sign up. Then we have received the user entered email and password in the console. You can see here. Okay, so now the next step is to save these record in the database. Okay, so before initiating to this, you need to install MySQL in your local system. Okay, so you can download the software like XAMPP. It will by default install you can say PHP and also MySQL as well. Okay, Apache Tomcat, Apache server if you want to install by default. So it's already installed in my system. I'm using Mac, so I need to type manager. Okay, so you will have this example. I'm using 5.6.40 version. Okay, click on the manage servers and then click on the MySQL database and then click on the start. Okay, so after that this service will start. MySQL database will be in the running position. Okay, the status will be running. Now I'm using SQL Pro for the database tool. By default the path will be 0 and 1, and the username by default is root, and password will be empty. Database, no need to select any database. The port by default 33306, but in my case I'm using 3307. Okay, so you can choose according to your system configuration. Okay, so when you click on the test connection, the test connection is succeeded. Now click on the connect button. You are successfully connected to the database. Okay, so add a new database, any database if you want to enter, like I will enter the name, any name you want to add, like you can say any name, Science. Okay, I think this name is already exist. Yes, it's already exist, and I think already created database Sunny. Okay, so inside this already we have created a table users. Okay, um, I will create another video. So how can you create a database and tables and queries? So you can follow that video to work on the database. Okay, if you don't know about it, so let me delete all the rows inside this. Now in the package I need to create a new class. I will set the name like you can say sign up model. This is a model class. Okay. So inside this class, so you can see here the user table consists ID, email, and password. Okay. So I will create two fields inside this. The ID is using varchar, and email is also varchar. So inside we can declare private string email, private string password. Okay, so you just declare the same variables. Okay, now click on the right click on this file, then click on source button, and then generate getters and setters. Okay, you will have options to create getters and setters for email and password. Click on the generate button. You will have getters for email and also password, getter and setter for both. Okay, so now you can get and set the values from Java to database. Okay, so now the other option you need to select, you need to create a class sign up DAO. Here you can do like public static connection get connection. So here I can use class dot for name. The name is com dot mysql dot jdbc dot driver. Okay, so now you need to choose connection is driver manager dot get connection. Okay, so here you will use jdbc dot mysql. You need to use colon here. Okay, so then localhost colon, what is the database port we are using, 3307 we earlier discussed. Then the database name I'm using Sunny. Okay, and then pass the username is root, and then you will use and password is equal to empty. Okay, so I think this is very simple. You can use it now. Control Shift O button, it will automatically import the connection import file java.sql.connection you require. Okay, so now you need to create a new variable here inside this connection con is equal to null. Okay, so now you need to return this connection as well. I'm adding the try catch block. So okay, so a single try block will have a single catch block. It must have single catch block as well. Exception E declare. So you want to sys out for this error, you can print the E. Okay, exception is a class name and the object is E. If any error occurs, it will display the status of this particular okay. So now the connection is successfully created or not, we just tested through this method. Okay, so now the other method is public integer save method. inside this I will use the model name. What is the name of model? Sign up and you can enter the return type whatever you want. Here I will use integer type status is equal to 0. Okay. So now I need to insert the values from the Java to database. Okay, so I will use connection is equal to prepared statement dot and what is the query we want to execute. Insert into what is the name of table? Users, right? Users, and here we want to enter email and password, and the values will be question mark comma question mark. Okay, so you can use this. So here we need to call this method. By default, this method will be called when we call this save method. Okay, so you can create object for sign up DAO and dot get connection method will be automatically called. Okay, so now we need to create the prepared statement here. Prepared statement is equal to new of prepared statement just 1 minute please. Let me undo this. So now you can use this cron method and then prepared statement, and then you can insert the query. Email, password, and values is like you want to add two values, email and password, you will enter two question marks. Okay. Now you will set the string on first index. You want to add the email address like sunnyverma@gmail.com, and on the second string you will use like password will be password. Okay, then ps dot execute update. Okay, now I will get the status of this execute method, okay, and return. Okay, so here we just created a save method. Okay, so now we will call this method from sign up server. Okay, so here we need to sign up model here, and then sm is equal to new of we can set the email address is suppose sunnyverma@gmail.com, and then sm dot set password is equal to password. Okay, then we need to call the save method we have defined in the sign up DAO, this method. And what is the parameter? Sign up model. Okay, so we need to create a method sign up DAO and then dot which method will call save method. Okay, and we'll pass the this entity, this object will pass here, and click on. Now we'll receive the you can say like status. If you want to get what is the status of this method, you can create a status here. Let me check. And then this method will be called. Okay, so here we will test if status is greater than 0, it will display record is added successfully. Okay, now otherwise it will display sysout unable to save the record. Now I will test this, but before test this, we need to add the dependency of this MySQL. I have downloaded the MySQL dependency from the Google. You can download it here like com.mysql .jdbc jar file. You can download it. Okay, so I have already downloaded it, and I'm going to add this dependency. Okay, so I will drag and drop inside the lib folder. Okay, click on the copy files. Yes, okay, fine. So now you can see the file will be copied inside the lib folder. Okay, now right click on this project, then click on the property file, and then go to the Java build bar. Then go to the libraries and select add jars. Here you will select Spring app, the app you are working on. Click on the web content, click on the web enough, and then select the library file you want to add in this project. That will work. Okay, now click on the OK, apply and close. Now your dependency is successfully added. Okay, so let's try it out. Maybe if there is an error, we will test it out. Click on the Spring app and then click on write run on server. Next, finish. Okay, I'm also already having this. Click on this, and then I will add any 123. Click on the sign up. There's something error. Okay, null pointer. Okay, So here we can debug the method. Okay, so I will show you how we can debug the, sorry, I didn't check what was the error. Okay, so let me show you how you can do this. Okay, how you can find out what exact problem you can find out. So here I'm going to teach you like how to debug any project, so please check it properly. So like first of all, which servlet is called? Sign up servlet. So it is called this servlet. Set double click on the left side like 2039, any line if you want to debug, and then after the this save method, it is click on it here. Okay, and then right click on this project and right click debug as debug on server, and next button click on finish. Okay, so when this servlet will be called, the debugging will be automatically open. Okay, click on the sign up. You can see here confirm perspective switch. So you will also see the same screen inside the Eclipse or STS you are using, any ID. Click on the switch button and then you will redirect to the debugging mode. Now you are on the debugging mode. So now you can see what exactly happening into your project. Okay, so here you can see three buttons, like you can see here in the middle button you can say step over. Click on it here. First of all, I want to test the email address I have entered from the user side. It is saved in the Java file or not. Click on here and right click and then click on the watch. You will see on the right hand side, you can see the site @gmail is coming from the user side. Okay, so this is a debugging. Now I want to test. Click on again step 6. I want to test if this password is coming. Yes, password is coming, 123 is coming. Okay, and then click on the next. Okay, also this is coming. Right click on this and then if you want to inspect this, you can inspect. Password is coming again. Now click on step over one more time, then again click on this here, and now the save method is called. Okay, now I want to test where is the error, what exactly the error is coming. Click on it here one more time. So signup.dao. Okay, so the error is inside the no suitable driver found for JDBC MySQL localhost. Okay, so there is something issue in our driver. Okay, so something is missing in the JDBC. Let me check. So I think I'm missing double slash here. com.mysql.jdbc driver is fine. Okay, so else everything is fine. I think. Yes. Okay, so let's try it one more time. So here is a way to debug any error you are facing. Okay, so let me one more time. Let me debug this one more time. Click on here, save, and one. We have started this. Click on the sign up, and I'm entering like justpreet@gmail.com 12345 12345. Okay, click on here, sign up. Okay, so now again we are in debugging mode. I want to test where is the error. I think all is fine. There is no error. Okay. Now this method is called get connection. Okay, fine. The connection is successfully created. Perfect. So now we will try to insert the record. Let's check in the database if the record is inserted or not. There is something. Let's check in the debugging mode. What was the query insert into users? Let's check the. Okay, fine. Email and password is fine. Values fine. We are using this method. Okay, we are calling this signup.get connection. So this get connection method is declared here, and the return type of this method is connection type. Okay, so when you call this method, you need to create a connection type. So when this connection is generated, it will return into this particular object. Okay, now let's try. We can do one thing, like on the sign up button, when we add this email address, we can remove this and we can add these variables. Email here and the PSW is here. Okay, so we can set the email address and password. After that, we are just calling to this save method. Inside this save method, we are executing the prepared statement. On the first index, we are adding the email address and password. Here we need to get the sm dot get email and sm dot get password. Now let's try to run this. Okay, so we're going to type pawan@gmail.com. Password is password, and then click on the sign up button, and you can see in the database. Okay, so you can see pawan@gmail and password is pawan is inserted in the database. Okay, so in the console you can see record is added, record is saved. Okay, let me change record is saved. I want to do one thing, like I want to redirect on the login page, or in the same page I want to redirect, and also I want to set some attributes here, like request dot set attribute. You can say message. You want to pass the message. User is registered. Okay, and again this request, user unable to. Let me stop the server. Unable to register the user. Sorry, unable to register the user. Okay, so now we need to use this message in the signup.jsp. We can use on the top. We can have it here. Okay, so now let's try it out. to check. Click on here, then click on sign up button. test@gmail.com. Password is test. Again repeat, password is test. The user is registered. Okay, so if there is any error in the backend side, like it returns okay, like status value will return 1 if record is successfully added in the database. Otherwise it will display sorry, unable to register the record. So this status is coming from the this save method. Okay, so by default the status value is 0. Okay, so if this statement is successfully executed, then this status will be initialized by 1. Okay, then we return this status to the variable, to the method we are calling from sign up here. Then the status, this status will be initialized by 1. Then we will check if status is greater than 1 or 0. The condition is 1 is greater than 0. Now it's displaying user is registered successfully. Okay, so after the registration part, you can log in to that particular user, but before that we need to work on this. Here the login UI is like we want to use a bootstrap login page. It is very simple. Okay, so you can use a simple login bootstrap. I think you can go pick from the W3 school as well, the same, the login. Okay, click on the try it yourself, click on the login. So you can use this. Okay, so copy this from the backend. Okay, here, and then add the in the login.jsp. Okay, so inside the body, so I'm going to comment these form. Okay, now use the other part, style sheet. You can copy from the meta tag because it's responsive. Then add inside the head tag. Okay, so it is very easy. You can type here like login, you can say user login. Okay, so now on the click on the sign up button, I want to redirect to the login.jsp, right? Otherwise it will display the same. If there is any error, it will display the same page, sign up.jsp. Otherwise it will redirect other, if user is successfully registered, it will redirect to the login.jsp. Okay, so let's try. Type the sign up here, click on here, test@gmail.com, 2345 12345. Click on the sign up. If user is successfully added, then it will redirect to the login page. Okay, we need to add the avatar image as well. So it will pick the, so in the login page you can see here we have, I think, mentioned the image name. So the image is img avatar.png. You can use any other image as well. Okay. So I think today is sufficient. Okay, enough for today. If still you are having any issue, you can comment below this video and ask me any question. Thank you so much.